good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. This is Joy and Lifestyle. I'm super excited to share with you this simple low budget hair mask that you can make right now in your kitchen without any cost. You can use this to wax your legs, your armpits, even your private part as well. And you can do this hair mask right now in your kitchen. So stay with me. Let me share with you how I make this mask. So guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So let's dive in as we proceed. Firstly, I placed my pot on my stove and I added half a cup of water. Actually, the water I added was a kind of too much, so I reduced from the water as time goes on. So at this moment, I allowed it to a little bit boil. Then I go in by squeezing half a lemon. Then I go ahead and added it to the water. The next thing I did was to measure up my sugar. I used half a cup of sugar. It depends on the hair you want to remove. If the hair you are removing is too much, you can use maybe 1 cup of sugar. So I go ahead and stir everything together just the way you see me doing, and do this on a very low heat because you don't want it to burn. So you have to do this on a very low heat, and you have to do this for like 15 minutes. It depends on your stove how fast it is. So I leave mine for like 10 minutes on a very low heat, and at this time I keep on stirring it. I keep on stirring it to avoid being burnt. I want to use this opportunity to welcome my returning subscribers. You are welcome, and I so much appreciate your support. And to the newcomers, thank you for joining. At this time, it is, bringing out some bubbles. It is, forming very well. So what you do, you don't have to be worried about it. Just keep on stirring. You need it to be a little bit thick, but now mine is not that thick, so I left it for some time. So at this time, you allow it to, boil the more, allow it to be, allow it to become a little bit brown, just like the way you are seeing it right now. I allowed mine to become a little bit brown, but not too brown because you might end up burning it and it will not give you exactly what you wanted. So as it is now, it's foamy and is a little bit brown. It's okay. So what I did was to take it out from the stove and I pour it into my small bowl, and I'm using a glass bowl because I think if you use it on a plastic, it will melt your plastic. So it's advisable for you to use something like this, a stainless bowl. So that is what I did, and at this point I came and stir everything together. So what you avoid using it at this moment because it is still very hot. You don't want to burn your skin, so allow it to become a little bit cold. If you want, you can put it inside of cold water, so that it will get cold a little bit, so you don't allow it to become completely cold because it will end up becoming strong. So what you do here, you allow it to become cold, and if you want to apply it on your skin, you make sure you check it on your hands first. If the hotness of this mask, if your hand can carry it, it means that your legs or your armpits can carry it. At this point, mine has become a little bit cold. I mean cold because like you see me, I'm touching it. If my hands can carry it. So do it just like the way I'm doing it, so you don't end up burning your skin. I'm using it here. My skin is not being burnt. It's not that hot, but the truth is that after applying it, when you want to take it off, it's a little bit, painful, but it's just what you have to bear. It's just what you have to bear. And I love the fact that when your armpit is growing back, when the hair of your armpit is growing back or your legs, you will not be having some, inching on your armpit, on your private part. No, you will not have any inching. Your hair will just grow out just like that. You will not have any kinds of bumps. No, you will not. So that is one of the reasons I love using this sugar hair wash. Is is low budget. You don't have to spend more, like buying wax or whatsoever. Before I discovered this sugar wax, I used to buy hair wax, hair remover. It is quite expensive. So until I saw this video on Instagram, and I said, okay, let me give it a try, and I give it a try, and it works so perfectly. So I love the fact that it works so perfectly, and it's still very, very good. So that is why I decided to share it with you guys, because I believe and I hope that this will also help you, because it has helped me already. So if this is your first time of coming across my video, you are highly welcome, and I appreciate you too much for tuning into this channel. And if you have not yet subscribed to this family, please do well to subscribe on this channel, so that you can have a lot of video of ours. I'm a lifestyle mom. I make lifestyle vlog with my family, with my children and all. So, and I also share things that I know that are so beneficial for our health and for our body. I also share hair growth tutorial. If you are trying to grow your hair, I also share those things, and things like this as well. I also share things like this. So for you to get more of our videos, please hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that you don't miss out of any video that we will be sharing with you guys. At this time, I am done applying it on my armpit, and the next thing, it has become dry. So what I did, I go ahead and start taking them out, and you see how it's painful. It's a little bit painful, but at least it's okay. And you see it does its job very perfectly, and you see it remove all the hair without leaving anyone. So this is so good, and this is so affordable. You can afford this, and you can see. So what I did is I go ahead to do the second one. Although it was a kind of painful, but you just have to bear it. I won't lie to you. I won't come to you and tell you no, it's not painful. Yes, it is or whatsoever. It is a little bit painful. Okay, what I see that it has not yet dried very well, so I leave it for some time for it to dry, because I did that one last. So at this point, it has become dried, so I'm taking them out, and you see me closing my eyes. Yes. So one thing about this sugar was, when your hair is growing back, it grows very well, and it makes your armpit to become smooth and very, very okay. You will not have this burnt sensation or dark armpits or whatsoever. No. So this is so preferable than using clipper or shaving stick. Shaving stick will help you to it will make your skin to become black, or clipper will make your skin to become black. So this is not what you need. So as you can see, when your sugar wax is a little bit thick, and your stick can no longer carry it, what you do, just put it on a microwave, just leave it for like 5 or 10 seconds, then you take it out. It will become okay. So at this point, I said, okay, let me try it on my husband, on his legs, if it will work. And I did just as I think, and it came out so perfectly. You can't even imagine this. It works so perfectly. So I'm recommending this low budget hair wax for you guys. It's so affordable. You are not going to spend much on it. Sugar, you want to buy sugar in the shop is not that expensive. Your lemon, you have lemon that is maybe 50 cents or whatsoever, and you have your water. Just that, you just wait to make it and do whatsoever you want to do. It's low budget and it's not expensive. You can do this right in your kitchen. So at this point, I am done applying it on my husband's legs. So I allowed it to dry a little bit. Yes, not that a little bit. I allowed it to dry very well, so that I can be able to remove it from his skin. And at this point, I am taking it out from his skin, although it's a little bit painful, but actually, he told me that it wasn't that painful, but he thought that it was going to be extraordinary pain, but it was very, very okay, And at this time, you see the difference. Are you seeing the difference between when there was hair and now? The sugar wax has removed the hair from his legs. You see how it works so perfectly. It works so perfectly. So do this and come back and thank me later. Make sure you come back to thank me. So thanks for watching, and I will be expecting you to like this video and show me your support on the comment section. Any question you want to ask me, you can ask me on this comment section. I am ready. I am there to answer every one of your questions. And see you on my next video. Bye bye.